with the structure of the party, it looks like Senator Mantu is not comfortable with some of the questions I'm asking you this evening. But with the structure of the party as it stands right now, there are criticism about some of the groups you have in the party. What do you make about the roles of the governors in your party, especially with what we saw in 2015 and some of the party members and chieftains who have said, look, some of the problems we had were perhaps some of the governors. Is it true?
Well, I'm not dodging any question at all from you. The truth is that some of the governors were responsible for our dismal performance in 2015, and that is a fact. But some of the governors are also very committed and also subjecting themselves to the will of the people. And so therefore, I am saying that whatever happened to us in 2015, even those people who are responsible for our dismal performance must have learned a lesson now, and they will turn out, they now know that we have to subject ourselves to the wishes of the people, because politics is about people. The people's aspirations must be met. And so therefore, once we made a mistake, I believe that you will not continue going that path again. That's why I'm very hopeful that this time around we are going to meet the expectations of the people, and indeed Aso Rock is waiting for us in 2019.
Just this a quick one. Do you think your party can win election in 2019, considering your dismal performance in 2015?
Let me tell you one thing. People have regretted even not voting us into power in 2015, and you yourself, you know for sure that nobody is happy with the performance of the APC in Nigeria today. And people are regretting having voted PDP out. So therefore, our problem was our internal crisis. Now that we have put our house together, I can tell you frankly that we are just waiting to go into Aso Rock in 2019. Nigerians are excited. I've received more than 100 phone calls from different parts of this country expressing happiness that the PDP has resolved its problem, and that they are now looking forward to seeing PDP back in 2019. They can't even wait.
Okay, let me quickly ask a lawyer here, Mr. Daniel Buala. You've been following this case. As a lawyer, Senator Sherif says he's in shock. His group says they're in shock about this judgment. Did you see this judgment coming? Are you also in shock about what the Supreme Court panel gave, the verdict they gave on the PDP?
Well, no, I'm not at all. I've never been in shock because I think close to a year I've expressed the same opinion right from the beginning when there were multiple orders, one from Port Harcourt and one from Lagos. And thankfully, the judgment of the Supreme Court further confirmed the position I've always had. But you see, the other thing is that when the distinguished senator, he's also my friend, he said they're waiting for 2019 to go to Aso Rock, I was just thinking, as if it is as easy as taking a transport there. You see, the Supreme Court has decided the leadership of the party, but the Supreme Court has not decided the problem of the party. And I got a hint, to be honest, from what the distinguished senator says, Senator Mantu. What you are going to see in the coming days is going to be a battle between the governors and the non-governors. You see, the problem of the party has always been, and the monster has been reinforced by this judgment, which is imposition and impunity. The governors have held sway. And by this judgment, the governors are going to even feel more empowered. So we wish them well, but I am looking forward to the governors allowing the will of the people to prevail. Otherwise, while the leadership of the party has been decided by the Apex Court, the problem of the party may still linger.
Quickly, just in about a statement, I want you to round up on this, Mr. Buala, before I allow Senator Mantu to give his closing remark on the program. The judgment as read by Justice Body Rhodes Fever says that Alimodu Sherif, demonstrated an infantile desperation to lead the PDP by filing almost 10 different applications in various courts. They shall forever gather dust in judicial archives. The words of the my Lord Justice Viva there. But if you look at the scenario that has played out, the Senate, the Supreme Court judgment sometimes usually is law. Just in about 30 seconds, what is the implication of this statement, or this portion of the judgment?
Well, if I, as a lawyer, I'm looking at it from the perspective that serves as a warning to lawyers who easily yield to the yearnings of the politicians to file multiple applications. The effect of what the Honorable Justice Bible said is that sometimes people file frivolous application in a desperate bid to sustain their action. And the court has actually frowned at that. And I welcome that development. But you see, some of the members of the PDP are trying to cast so much of stone on Alimodi Sheriff as if he's a devil that came into the party, not remembering the fact that it was stalwart PDP bigwigs that actually moved themselves to go and beg him to come into the party. The unfortunate thing has happened. He has become the scapegoat. But the party must move forward.
Your final words on the program, Senator Ibrahim Mantu. If there is one thing you think the party should do like tomorrow, what would that be?
Well, first and foremost, I totally I agree with Barrister Bola to some extent that going to Aso Rock is not just entering a car to go to Aso Rock. I'm very much aware of that. And I have anchored my position on the fact that I am expecting that everybody will be remorseful based on our dismal performance in 2015. We knew why we lost that election. And I'm thinking that we are not going to repeat the same thing. But definitely, if the governors and the most powerful people in the party want to go through that route again, then definitely it will be a Herculean task. But I don't see anybody going that route again. We must have learned our lesson.
We must leave it at that. Senator Ibrahim Mantu, the former Deputy Senate President, Mr. Damian Buala, many thanks, lawyer, for joining us. And here's my parting shot. An American lawyer once said, democracy demands an opposition party. And I say, that is not too much to ask for. That's our show for tonight. Many thanks for being part of it. Bye for now.